bout will play either Ahori or Mbangramfan. Winner of this match we're about to watch will face either Hanue or Akane Yamaguchi, looking for her 4th title at the Japan Open. And still in the hunt. So here they come. Both of these ladies made it to the round of 16 at the Olympics. Supanida Katethong was ousted by Akane Yamaguchi, and Beiwen Zhang was taken out in 3 games by Carolina Marin in Paris. And good to see them both looking fighting fit here in Japan. Just 16 days ago, the Olympics. Beiwen 3-1 up in the head-to-head. The last time they met was at the Swiss Open this year, and Zhang won that in 3 games. World number 13 comes to world number 10. It should be a match to enjoy. Grandma Zhang, as they playfully call her. She's now 34 years old, and thankfully has not hinted at any type of retirement. Of course, post-Olympics, been a lot of people retiring. Kanta Tsuneyama played his last match here yesterday. Meanwhile, Supanida Katethong just at the start of her career, really. 26 years old, born in Bangkok. It's been as high as 12th in the world. And that was May of 2024. And in addition to her round of 16 Olympics, those were the 2 tournament results so far. Sung Sho Yun from Chinese Taipei and Esther Wardoyo in 57 minutes and 65 minutes. Dropped games in both of those matches. It's been far from perfect so far for her. But she has picked up also wins at the Thai Open and the Spain Masters. Now, Beiwen Zhang, 34 years old, has played for 3 different countries. Currently playing for the US, and has always been a solid top 10 player. But she played for China between 1990 and 2007, Singapore between 2007 and 2021, and United States from 2021 to present. Happy Low and Michelle Lee were her 2 opponents beforehand. Michelle Lee retired once again. 43 minutes that was, and straight games against Happy Low. Umpire for this one, Takumo Takabatake. Joined by our service judge, Tsutomo Toi.
Ready to play.
Well, Supanida Katethong with that very fast pace that she plays. Court coverage is pretty exceptional. Beiwen Zhang more of the shot maker than anything else, and certainly at 34 she's going to be looking to limit her chasing of shuttles. But as I was saying, a lot of retirements. Li Yang looking to retire soon, as I understand it. He will be playing in his home open, but is essentially taking himself off the international circuit. Hebing Zhao, women's singles, probably the most notable retirement after the silver medal in Paris.
Ladies and gentlemen, on my right, Supanida Katethong, Thailand. And on my left, Beiwen Zhang, USA. Supanida Katethong to serve, level, play.
So we're underway. And that was left too high by Supanida. Easy kill for Zhang.
10.
Well, they're too close in the world rankings to call it. as to who would be the favorite here. And as I said, both of them have had pretty good 2024s. Beiwen Zhang had a good run, as she always does, on the other side of the world. Third in the Canada Open, second at the US Open, and won the Pan Am Championships. Add that to a quarterfinal appearance in Switzerland, and that's been a pretty good run for Supanida, as I said. First at the Thai Open, second at the Thai Masters. Those were home events. Runner-up in Spain and a quarterfinal appearance in Germany. Make this a 5th quarterfinal for her. And a 5th quarterfinal for Beiwen Zhang. Nicely balanced. In fact, the only difference between them coming into this match is their results from last year. Supanida out in the second round, and Beiwen Zhang made it all the way to the quarterfinals. So consecutive quarterfinal appearances for the American. And she's certainly taken the initiative so far in this opening game.
Service over. 5-2.
Great play by Zhang.
6-2.
Certainly settled into more effective rhythm faster than Supanida. Catches her out in front court.
Service over. 3-6. Service over.
Wow, clip of the net.
7-3. Service over. 4.
Well, that voice
7.
you can hear just in the background is the very vocal Korean Thai singles coach, Kim Ji-hyun. I think there are very few people that you will meet that are more passionate about singles badminton, I can tell you.
Service over. 8-4.
Well, that Thai Open success for Supanida was a bit of a landmark for her. It was her first Super 500 win, and she would absolutely love to make the final of a Super 750. Just another one of these great talents coming out of Thailand.
9-4.
Pornpui Chochuong following in the footsteps of Ratchanok Intanon, who's another player that thankfully for us badminton fans has not hinted at retirement. She said that she wants to keep playing for as long as possible. So we'll get to see those magical skills from Ratchanok
5-9
for a good while longer. But there is always a time at the end of the Olympic cycle and the start of the new one for these players to move on, new players to come in. Now, talking of retirements, Kitty Tarakul and Prajongjai, rumored to have retired. I say rumored, but they've given up, and that was 31 and 30, I think, in terms of age. So I understand that in women's doubles. It'd be a shame to see them go. So 6-9.
Service over. 10-6.
That's great play from Zhang. Keeping it very tight on the left side. Trying to open up some space on the right. Forces the error.
11-6.
And it's 11-6 at the break. So back on court, and there was Kim Ji-hyun.
11-6. Play.
So Zhang playing from the slightly better side of the court, and it has managed to translate that into a good lead
Service over.
of 5 points. Or make that 4. Followed up by a very nervous service.
12-7.
So it's back up to 5. That was good pressure by Supanida.
Service over. 8-12.
Kept hammering in on that left side. And in the end, managed to twist Zhang's footwork enough that she makes a mistake. That's very high. And that is out of reach.
9-12. Quick out.
Mai Công đi bà, from
There she is, Kim Ji-hyun.
Little bit harder.
Play.
Oh, great return by Supanida. Oh, Zhang looking to utilize the smallest of margins.
Quick out.
Well, she's managed to claw that deficit down and pull it down to 2 points. Good push here on serve. Could be just what she's looking for. That's in. Well, challenge coming, valid as well, but
challenges called in.
both line judges seem to be very confident about that one. Here it comes. Well, as you can see, that is in.
Challenge unsuccessful.
So one challenge left.
11-12. Play.
But more importantly, Supanida draws to within 1 point. And it's a mistake again.
Service over.
Well, that one clips over the net.
11.
Not finding much reward on that right side. Well, on her left side, Zhang at the net. Finished off nicely by Supanida.
Service over. 12-13.
Well, Supanida controlling this point. But it's the rushed backhand.
14-12.
That means she loses that point. But it's been a great run to claw back those 5 points.
Break. Service over. 13-14. 10.
Well, that one has been knocked us out. So 14-all. What a time to draw level. Trailing for most of this first game, if not all of it. But now it's a shootout to see which of these ladies can claim this game one. That's gone wide. So Zhang with the advantage
Service
again.
over. 15-14.
Intentional or not, that net
16,
has
14,
been
10.
cruel to both players. So Zhang opens up another 2-point lead. Still not 100% at front court for sure. And Supanida definitely moving around and controlling a lot of these points.
Break. Seventeen, 14.
And too delicate that time.
Service over. 15, 17.
Well, I said it at the start, I'm going to say it again. It's just too close to call between these two. In every sense of the word.
Service over. 18-15.
Oh, Zhang doing very well to force the errors from Katethong. Has identified that Supanida is having a bit of trouble with those drop shots. So she's luring her in, drawing her into the net. Oh, that's a great shot. If that's in, I think it is.
20
So,
game point,
5 game
15.
points and earned with a spectacular cross-court taken from just below the hip. Zhang in good form. That's in.
Game.
21-15.
First game won by Beiwen Zhang, 21-15.
And Supanida knows that this was pure class.
Everything fast, fast, she attack. When you press the watch the first turner. Now we have to hit longer the very fast. Everything too slow. She attack so fast. Long back ready for it. She will blow again. Little bit blow longer or punch back. She blow punch back. As I mind. Not just blow again. She ready for this shot. Long service okay, long service okay, ready for it. Also, you put away from okay, long rally. She put the pass, put the pass. Mama back was okay. Rantina. Start again. Put one more pass. Susuna, step by step, okay. The follow the speed, you everything you okay, you always win. Try to speed. Watch.
Later. Court 2, 20 seconds. Court 2, 20 seconds. Change the shuttle.
So back on court for game 2, and Beiwen Zhang can play with a little bit more ease and composure, knowing that first game is in the bag.
Thank you.
5th quarterfinal for both ladies. But in terms of semi-finals, well, it's
Level, play.
a 4th semi-final that Beiwen Zhang is looking for. And in fact, it's a 4th semi-final that Supanida is looking for as well. They are so equally matched right now.
One love.
And you'd have to say that 4
Service over.
semi-finals
1-4.
out of 5 quarter-final appearances is a pretty good completion rate. But then, as I said, they are both top 15 players. So it's almost par for the course, really. So Supanida now playing
Service over.
on the slightly better end of the
2-1.
court.
Supanida Katethong challenges called out.
So challenge coming in early in the second game.
Correction in.
And it's a good challenge.
Service over. 2-all. Play.
Well, unlike some of the other matches we've already seen on court 2 today, Supanida with no deficit to fall back in the second. And quite easily keep pace with the scoreline here. Try and snatch this second game. And then, of course, force a third. That's what she needs to do. And I have been talking about how equally matched they are. Well, in terms of ambition and task ahead of them, they are not equal. Beiwen Zhang needs just 18 points from here, and she's into the semis. Supanida is going to need 18 plus another 21. 39 points.
Service over. 4-3.
Out, yes.
5-3. Six, 3. Change.
Well, early 3-point lead now built up by Zhang.
Service over.
Both ladies having a bit of trouble at the net.
6.
Well, that was full control from Beiwen Zhang. She knew exactly where she wanted to place that shuttle.
Service over. 5-8.
Well, through a combination of strategy and error, she's managing to keep pace, Supanida. It's not the compact, tight performance that she'd like. So far, so good. That's a good shot.
6-8. Start 7-8.
So 1 point back now. She's done this on a couple of occasions, but just having some problems in pulling away from Zhang. And that unforced error count, probably a bit on the high side for Supanida, at least in her own terms. And that's Also probably applicable to her opponent.
8-all.
A little bit less in terms of total numbers, but still both ladies are not on 100% accurate at this stage. Oh, that's wonderful. Great cross court and intercepted as well.
8. Service over.
9-all. We are approaching the second mid-game interval.
Supanida Katethong challenges. Call
Challenge coming in. And that is out.
Challenge unsuccessful. One challenge remaining.
Well, I wonder if that's
10,
going to be critical. One challenge
Break.
left for Supanida. Beiwen Zhang aiming for those tram lines and looking to secure this second game. Let's hope that that challenge is not needed later on.
Service over. 10-all.
Still holding on.
Fourth. 11-10. Interval.
So 11-10 at the break, and Supanida Katethong goes in ahead.
Longer. She always slow down, close down, leg to front, push back, watch your pin, down pin, hit the knee, back the leg, but then no solo okay. She always pass out. Now pass the other man and turn. If you turn down again, one by one. Good damn die, huh? Listen, okay. You push back the way she always slow down. Watch close down, You remember that?
20 seconds.
Istra.
So back on court, such great energy. That Thai camp from Kim Ji-hyun. It's almost like a boxer and a trainer. Beiwen Zhang, of course, coachless, as she has been for many years. And that is a fantastic achievement to maintain a top 10 ranking. And not have a coach on hand to give you that third-person view and perspective as to how you're playing. She's fought her way all on her own. Really is a unique player, Beiwen Zhang. That's wide from Supanida.
11-all.
So at this stage, while this is all playing into Zhang's hands, Supanida can't afford Zhang to be this close or even ahead. Now's the time if she could break off 3, maybe 4 points, try and defend that lead. But as you can see, the pace of each point is now working against her.
12-11.
Still chasing the shuttle. Zhang with a very high line up at the top of the tee, controlling the action.
Break.
Another mistake.
11.
13-11. Well, Zhang is going to be certainly gaining in confidence now. Just 8 points away from the semis. That's a bad read.
Service over. 12-13.
But as I said earlier, that back line on Zhang's side, the nearest side of the court, has been playing a bit differently today, as opposed to the rest of the week. Might be down to the lesser amount of courts. There isn't a significant drift, but it is getting a little bit harder to read those lengths to the back. Awkward shot for Zhang. She plays it well. She leaves that one. That's out.
Service over. 14-12.
And that, the longest rally of the match at 29 shots, shows you how attacking both ladies have tried to be. Certainly not players to look for the long rallies. Ah, the speed of this rally again. Oh, great vision from Zhang into the corner.
15-12. 10.
Well, 2 points you think could have been overcome. 3-4 points against Zhang. Well, that's looking a little bit tougher. Things getting a little bit more pressured for Supanida Katethong. That's out.
Service over. 13-15.
Being gifted opportunities right now by Zhang. But can she make the most of them? Here's another one.
14-15.
Was 3 points back, couple of mistakes from Zhang, and now it's 1 point. This is a golden opportunity. And ties it up at 15. Now remember, in the first game, she tied it up at 14. So very similar output. And of course, in that first game, once again, this combination of winners and errors led to Zhang taking it. But Zhang was certainly a little bit more composed near the end of that first game. There, she's overwhelmed.
16-15.
That was good, aggressive move by Supanida. Now, can she follow it up? Close out this second game. Try and force the third. Zhang herself has to be careful. Cannot overcommit.
Service over. 16 all.
Well, that could have been a very dangerous slip for a second. Zhang, you can see there, well, it's just off your screen, but had to really shift her footwork when that hit the net. And if that had gone over, 16 all. Supanida Katethong cannot afford this. Has to break through. Another mistake could be costly.
16.
Her unforced error count today has been a little bit on the high side. Supanida. It's certainly been higher than Zhang. Oh, that's a beautiful shot. Angled
18-16.
right into front court, on the line. And a quick towel down for Supanida. Smart play, break up the rhythm of this. Try and come back. Needs to tie it up. Needs to take this second game.
Thank you.
But while she has found some winners, I said, I think the concerning point is that Supanida hasn't found a reliable place in Zhang's game where she can start harvesting points. I think that's really the term, harvesting. And a good go-to. That's a mistake. That's going to help her.
Service over. 17-18.
I'm amazed, actually, that Zhang keeps going left, because that's where most of those unforced errors for her have been taking place. A lot of space on the right side, but she keeps looking for that left corner, as we see it on the screen, of course.
18-all.
18-all. Oh, it's a great shot by Supanida and killed off nicely.
19,
That's the kind of aggressive
18.
play we were talking about. And again,
20,
well,
game point, 18.
she's effectively done it. 1 point needed, and it's to a third. That's in.
Service over. 19-20.
Well, is there another twist in the tail here for game two? Zhang on serve needs this to take it to extra points and a chance for match points. But doesn't work out. 21-19 to
Second
Supanida.
game won by Supanida Katethong. 21-19. 1 game all.
everything from you straight to coming. Bien, bien, back to leg. Fast punch the ball. Back to leg. Long the pass, okay. Too slow. There is a she fast decision. She fast decision. outside. Make no like this. Play one coming on. You know ya. Fight like this, keep fighting. Mix the flavor because she knows fast punch better, come better. outside mine. Because she comes like this, when you know she die, she plays play, especially backhand coming on watch. She's not hard,
Well, Beiwen Zhang's already back on court. Kim Ji-hyun. Get more advice for Supanida.
Quarter, 20 seconds. Quarter, 20 seconds.
Well, as it turns out, Zhang was out early. So, as we all know, third game dynamics, change of ends at the mid-game interval.
Final game. Love ball, play.
But there's been no clear advantage so far. Both ladies playing pretty much exactly the same on both ends. So what would be really important here is for one of them to open up a big lead
Service over.
in the first half of this second game.
2 love.
Too delicate from Zhang.
1, 2.
Wow, that was close, but just out.
2
Great
all.
idea again from Zhang. Would have worked perfectly. But as I said, that unforced error rate has affected both ladies. Supanida a little bit more.
Supanida Katethong challenges called in.
First challenge of the third game.
Challenge unsuccessful. 1 challenge remaining. Service over. 3, 2, play. Service over. 3 all.
Well, it really has been the pattern of this match that every time one of these players gets 1 or 2 points ahead, and a succession of errors will bring back the opponent. It's happened again here in the third early, 3 all. They have been equally matched, and it's been very entertaining to watch. And that's a great winner. That's certainly in.
Service over. Change.
But the burning question is, which way is it going to go?
4, 3. Service over. 4 all.
And still level pegging. Nobody wants to give up any kind of advantage. Imperative that if you do lose a point, to win it back the next
Service over.
shot.
5, 4.
As I said, very much the theme.
Supanida
Challenge coming in
Katethong
as well.
Challenges called out.
But they were tied at 14 all in the first game before Zhang went on to win 21-15. They were tied 15 all in the second game before Supanida came and won it by 2 points. And here they are locked in the third.
Challenge unsuccessful. No challenges remaining. 6, 4, play. Service over. 5, 6. All.
Still tied up, 6 all.
ready, huh?
Wonderfully well-balanced match. But so much opportunity for either lady to step up. But right now, both of them very wary of the other's skills. Certainly don't want to overcommit and leave themselves vulnerable. Still having troubles with the net. That's been a common theme for both of them since the start of the match 45 minutes ago. And now, finally, a 2-point break for Supanida. Looked for the corner, couldn't find it. That's high. And it's out, it's killed.
Service over. 7-8.
Well, if you leave anything that high, especially right in the hitting zone, it's going to be finished off. Well, this is a great rally. Might even be the longest we've seen. Is that on the money? Nope, just out. Challenge coming, but I think she's going to have to be lucky for this one. Did look out from up here. No, that is very much in.
Correction in.
Well, she has been pretty accurate, and certainly more accurate than Supanida this entire match. As I said, it's really been characterized by winners and errors for both ladies. And with nothing between them, both of them in a 5th quarterfinal of the year, both of them looking for a 4th semi-final of the year. 13th and 10th in the rankings, and tied up at 8 apiece in the 3rd. It doesn't get closer than this. Both round of 16 Olympians. And both not showing any signs of fatigue, which is good. Oh, that's a
service over.
Very
9-all.
Soft shot from Katethong. Well, approaching the mid-game interval, neither lady has managed to really pull out a buffer, so it looks like it is going to be a shootout till the end. Oh, nice shot there by Supanida, but a beautiful return by Zhang.
10-9.
Mistake there by Zhang. 10-all. Now it really is just a question of getting to the interval, getting those, well, in terms of Supanida, advice from her coach Kim Ji-hyun. For Beiwen Zhang, of course, coachless. A little bit of a break before the big shootout. Good reset by Zhang and a wonderful winner. 11-10 at the break.
11-10. Interval. Change end. Quarter, 20 seconds. Quarter, 20 seconds.
Keep fighting.
Go. 11-10. Play.
Well, Beiwen Zhang certainly doesn't seem to have minded the change of ends.
12-10.
Comes out firing. A very narrow angle that she fired that into.
Check. Thank you. Play. Service over.
Mistake there. Other than else, once again, Katethong back into it. Shooting again into the right side. Now, as I said earlier, she's been having trouble hitting the left side from this side of the court, but the right side seems to be far more rewarding. I wouldn't be surprised if we see her, if she can, try and hit that again. That was a wonderful return by Supanida.
12-13.
And gets great applause from her coach. No extra pace, still looking for those shot making skills to come good. Well, as I said, tied at 14-all in the first game, tied at 15-all in the second game, and now tied at 13-all in the third game. Compelling stuff.
14-13.
They've never been able to pull away from each other, or at least to a significant amount. In fact, that 6-point deficit from the first game that gave Zhang the win is the biggest lead that has happened between these two. Been great viewing, of course, for everyone here at the Yokohama Arena. That's in.
15-13.
A couple of bad reads at the back, but as I said, that back line has not been playing the way it has for the last couple of days. A little more difficult to anticipate now. Been seeing that all day. But more importantly, Katethong with a 2-point lead. Mistake from the back from Supanida. And again, Beiwen closes in.
15.
Kim Ji-hyun urging calm, composure. Trying to pick up the pace a bit, Zhang. That's out. Tied up at 15-all. Oh, that was a very late take.
16-15.
I wonder if that's going to be the turning point. I mean, it's been wonderful to see them matched up like this, but both ladies running out of points quickly. And this serve, you feel, is going to be crucial. Supanida can get a couple of points off this serve, well, then it might just be enough to take her over the edge. Always delicate at the net. And it's a mistake by Zhang in the end.
17-15. Break.
So pressure now on the American. And she's pushed that wide. It's worked.
18-15.
Supanida with a 3-point lead, 3 points needed. That's a bit high. And finished off, as we've seen.
Service over. 16-18.
Really had no option but to lift that high. Well, that was going to be easy pickings for Zhang. Ah, great return.
Service over. 19.
Didn't quite make the mark. Supanida edging closer. That's gone long. So, first match points after 58 minutes, and it's 4 of them. The best possible outcome that Supanida could have hoped for at the start of this third game. I'm just worried about the unforced error count. It's been high for both ladies. And of course, Beiwen Zhang can now not afford a single mistake. Oh, that's a great winner. What a winner, and what a way to make it to her 4th semi-final of the year. And of course, one of her first at Super 750 as well. Yes, there have been withdrawals this week, but still, fantastic achievement by Supanida Katethong. And you got a feel for Beiwen Zhang, the amount of effort that both of these ladies have put into an hour of badminton. Matched all the way so evenly. But Supanida made it through. And it was a great winner at the end. There's a replay of that point.
Match won by Supanida Katethong. 15-21, 21-19, 21-16.
And there's confirmation of it. 15-21, 21-19, 21-16. And Supanida Katethong through to the last 4. So, here at the Japan Open on Court 2, quarterfinals Friday, and it's been some fantastic matches we've been watching. And that 1 hour there win for Supanida Katethong means we're up to the men's singles. Cho Chen Chen against Kantafong Wangcharion from Thailand.